I have to say, everyone, that I'm kind of sad that this E.M.E series is coming to an end, but I'm also very satisfied with the results. We created a few videos, and I am pleased with the results that we got. We cover from the very beginning. We said that this is going to be an individual system, not for a group or anything like that. And we cover my cooking system, my first aid system. We try to tear down the mindset of the old prepper way of two is one, one is none, and what if and redundancies and whatnot. I share with you all my shelter system. I share with y'all my cutting system, my what works for me, what didn't. We share a lot in this series, and I can't help it but to feel somewhat sad that it's ending. But like everything, it has a beginning and it has an end. But I think that a lot of people will benefit from this series if you all want to share it. To me, it's one of those things that it make me think what works and what doesn't work. Because for years, we always like, oh, look at that. That is shiny. Oh, I need it. Well, if it worked for him, maybe it worked for me. The E.M.E system takes all of that away because it's for you, specifically for you. In my house, I created several bags. The two that you see behind me are my bags, my summer bag and my winter bag. And I brought you to how I put it together. Mainly the winter bag, and I show you what I have in the summer bag. But I share with y'all my journey, my thought process, my evaluation. I did the same thing with Les, and to an extent, to Mrs. D. And we have fun doing it because every time that we were doing it was like, but are you using this? Like lighters, for example. We discussed about it, and we talked about it, and with just the interaction that you get, and nobody tried to push any gear towards anybody. Not a single time. I think it was one time that these said like, "Whoa, but what if?" And I said, "You can't do that. You cannot do that. If you use if, the whole E.M.E system goes off the window." And she was like, "Oh man, this is tough." But once we got into it, it was fun because we eliminated so many redundancies, so many theoretical scenarios. We made it, we customized it just for us. And what I mean for us, for the individual. Last got his, D got hers, I got mine. It was just laser focus on the things that we do. And that's what E.M.E does. It laser focus on the individual. I don't care about the group. I don't care about what other people are doing. No. I put this together for the individual, for your needs. Because let me put it like this. You and you alone know exactly your limitations. You know whether or not you can climb that mountain. You know whether or not you can stay awake for more than 12 hours. You know exactly who you are and know exactly your limitations. And that right there, that system makes you take it in and really see what your limitations are. Because if you start fantasizing that E.M.E, the three pillars collapse, and if one pillar collapses, the whole system collapses. So you have to always meet the three pillars no matter what. No matter what. And that's where everything shines. Because you have to meet all three. It makes you think. that's the whole thing. Again, I really had a good time putting everything together. I'm not gonna lie, there were times up in there that I was like, I don't think people understand what I'm trying to do, because I kept on getting the, but you should have this, or you should have that, and in the back of my mind I was like, but that's what you will have, because that you building it for you. This is a brand new concept that is for the individual. I'm only using mine as reference, and I had to say that a few times throughout this series. I was like, no, this is just for me. You cannot evaluate your E.M.E based on me. You have to do it for you. It was really hard. That one was really hard because everybody has been ingrained. Like it's like they have this thing in their head. It's like, no. Everybody needs to have the same, and we need to have shelter. We need to have fire. We need to have this, and we need to have that. And it's like, but your environment does not even call for that. You cannot even carry that anymore. It just, it became unpractical. The old prepping way became unpractical. Hence the reason why this system was created. So yeah, I did enjoy making it. I think opened my eyes quite a bit. I hope that it opened your eyes. Let me know down in the comment section below. I know I went back and forth with a few of you. Hopefully it was helpful. Some of you didn't quite understood what I was doing. I did try to provide my scoring system, but your scoring system always going to be different, and that's the thing. That's something that I emphasize over and over and over. No matter what, no two E.M.E systems will be the same in the world, because no two individuals are the same. And I think when I started saying that, a lot of people finally understood what I was trying to do. That I was trying to focus on the individual, nothing else. And the 3 pillars help the individual focus on what they needed. That's it. That was it. So yeah, we did touch on a lot of things. We did touch on, even firearms. I share with y'all I show you what is now in my winter bag, and now I show you what it is in my summer bag. I think the next series is going to be interesting because it's going to branch out from this E.M.E system, because the E.M.E system is what is on you, on your bag all the time. The next series is going to be about module systems, meaning that you have things ready to go and you grab and go. And that's where now everything is going to come together. That way you have your E.M.E with you, and by you grabbing that module system, depending on the mission that you're going to be accomplishing, or going to do whatever it is, whatever mission it is. And I'm calling mission as whether it's going to be fishing, hunting, possible you bug out, I don't know, spending time in the wilderness, ATV, and whatever it is, whatever your mission is. I'm just going to use the word mission, to be general. But whatever it is, you're now going to be complementing your E.M.E system with a modular system. This is where things are now going to start getting interesting. But we needed to go through the individual first, because for way too long we have ignored our biggest asset. And our biggest asset is ourselves. Anyway, guys, thank you all for being part of this series. I really, truly did enjoy it. It makes me sad that it's done, but the next one is going to be good as well. With that being said, let me know what you thought about this series. Let me know how many people you share with. Let me know if it made an impact on your preparedness. Just let me know. I'm curious. I just want to hear the results of something brand new I feel like a dad trying to show a newborn baby to everybody. That's how it feels to me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. And like always, rock on, prep on, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the links in the pinned comment below. Consider joining our Frontier Prepper Squad or let an adult to you run. It really does make a difference. And always remember, those who prepare today will not struggle tomorrow.